Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 197 of the Sensible Sociopath podcast, live on YouTube here on a Friday night. Thank you for joining us. If you touch or turn your phone, you can chat with us. If you want to share this with your friends and family, shoot that share-o. And I would like to introduce my better half, me being Stephen Paul, of course. And that would be Superfan Dan.
What's up, Steve? Episode 197.
Hello, Superfan Dan.
Hello, Steve. I am fantastic.
Excellent. Did you guys hear? Did the watchers hear the what's that? An intro?
Yeah, I'd call it an intro. It's definitely not an outro.
Yeah. Did you guys hear the intro?
Looks like we've got Todd and we've got Austin.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys end up hearing the intro?
Because I think it didn't go out, but
Hopefully it did.
Could be wrong. Yeah.
Could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't think any of the sound effects are actually going through.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll just tell you what sound effects are happening. While they're happening.
Cunt, bleep.
Yeah. So a lovely show for you today.
Absolutely.
We are, Superfan Dan went on a trip last week.
I did indeed.
And that's why we weren't on the air at that time.
Todd says that he didn't hear anything, so.
I'm so sorry, Todd. You know that we've been rated as having the best intros and outros by some very famous podcasters.
Indeed, we have.
Yeah.
Very funny.
Yeah,
it's
so
good stuff.
We apologize for that. We will hopefully get that fixed up.
We'll fix it in post.
Yeah, exactly. Fix it in post. Yeah. We'll do it live. God damn it.
Whatever. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Do it live. Okay.
Oh, we got people pouring in.
Pouring in?
Well, I don't know about pouring in, but they're definitely rolling in.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a different kind of drug.
Oh, just like Adele, rolling in the deep.
Yeah, clearly.
You know, I look too tan right now, Dan. That's what they call me, Too Tan Dan.
I'm Superfan Dan, and you're Too Tan Dan.
Too Tan Dan.
Yeah, that's actually, hey, no, go back.
Yeah,
there you go.
That one. Then I look
there you
like
go.
A normal human race.
We all know better. Hi, Nick. Hi, Sarah.
Yes, hello. Welcome, all of you. So, Superfan Dan, you also brought some things to the show.
Oh, I did.
That we're going to show.
Nice. Yes. Jesus Christ.
You're just cracking up about ourselves here. Sorry, we're adjusting some things as far as, you know.
Oh, geez, I look dark as fuck. Is that what happened?
Well, you're from the South now, Dan.
Yeah, I think that looks a little better.
Yeah, you look kind of purple, though. So
I do.
I don't want you to look like a penis.
Well, you know, I have been known to look like a dick, so.
I mean, all shades. You look equally dickish.
Especially the Suburbans.
Yeah. I think that one's kind of the best. It's got, that's a little too pale. We'll do that.
Yeah,
okay.
We'll roll with it.
Exactly. I'm going to go down one. I'm sorry if you all are, oh, somebody's pouring?
Yeah, Todd.
Hell yeah.
Todd's pouring.
Todd, what are you pouring? You got to tell us.
Yeah, what is Todd pouring? Jesus Christ.
I have the High Noon. Have you tried that, Dan?
Yes, we tried it a couple episodes.
Yeah, pretty good stuff.
The vodka and soda?
Yes.
Yeah.
This one being the pineapple one. I don't like the way it opens, though. If you look the way it opens.
What the hell is that?
So it's like some kind of it's like a transformer from the 80s, one of the action figures.
Yeah, love Transformers.
Basically, it slides forward.
Oh, is that so you can close it?
And then yeah, so basically it comes like this, and you pop up the back of it just like a regular tab.
Okay.
But there's a hole there for air.
Oh, so you can actually like drink it without.
You can chug it pretty much.
Hey, there you go.
Except that the front is kind of narrow. So like I wish it slid
back.
What the
further. Hell is that?
Yeah, like you can't pee in this.
Like what the fuck what is a
You can't pee in it, Dan.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Todd says twisted tea.
And one of the things I like about these is that they're the vodka rather than malt liquor.
Yeah.
which there's a lot of things out there because I was like looking at Arizona iced teas and they
Yeah.
had like Mountain Dew something or others, but they're
Yeah,
just all
they've-
malt liquor and
Oh,
they remind me too much of like Four Loko.
Four Loco or fucking no, I don't think Monaco would be close enough to that.
I haven't tried that because that's the name of a European race, and I don't support the European races.
Fair enough. We've got old Nick Mo. Nick Mo's pouring himself some Red Stag Jim Beam.
Oh shit!
I don't know what else to say about that, really.
Yeah, that sounds like whenever I hear the word stag, I think of horny.
Oh yeah, no, that's accurate for Nick Mo.
Oh, good. Okay, well, good on you, Nick.
Me, I'm having myself some Woodford Reserve.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you're a fancy man.
I try to be.
Yeah,
You know, we've talked about this before. Gonna be a sociopath, might as well be sensible.
yeah. Can I actually try that? I don't know if I've tried.
Absolutely.
Woodford Reserve.
Absolutely. In the glass that you guys got me for either Christmas or my birthday one time. It's not bad. It's
No,
definitely
it's not bad at
bourbon.
all. It's not bad at all. It's pretty smooth. I could drink that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It does kind of have the finish is a little bit, I don't know if it's got like a bitter tinge to it or something, but the finish could be nicer, and I'm sure probably in the expensive versions it is.
Well, you remember how some episodes back, Roma she brought on Jefferson's Ocean,
Okay.
that bourbon. Okay.
Mhm.
It's the bourbon that's aged and distilled at sea,
Mhm.
right? I a couple weeks ago picked up some just Jeffersons, and it's
I'm coming, Elizabeth.
it's either that or I needed to up my slave game.
Mhm.
But that was actually it's pretty damn good just by itself,
Huh.
and is pretty decent. It was the $40 range, so I'd say about
Okay.
mid for
Most of the girls I date are mid.
yeah, fair. Hey, keeping the standards the same, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good, I'd say that. So
Absolutely. Well, no, that's awesome. So here's what I wanted to talk about today, Dan.
okay.
And I'm sure we'll break into other things.
Oh, I've got things I want to talk about.
Yeah. But it's the changing of the seasons.
Indeed.
And, kind of like constantly it is.
Yeah.
So, we went from, fairly, I don't know, it was kind of a heavy winter.
I'd say it was a decent winter.
Not too cold.
Without it being, the typical Northwest kind of winter where it's generally just frigid outside.
Yeah.
It's that biting wind and it's just frost cold.
Yep.
And you don't even want to exist outside unless you're wrapped up like a mummy. And even then you still hate life.
Sure.
Because you've got gloves on and it's just the worst.
Yeah. Well, and I think here in Idaho, with like how it tends to kind of be clear skies a lot.
Yeah.
The temperature just drops.
Oh yes.
Like if there's not any humidity and there's not any water sources nearby to hold heat.
Well, that's a thing that a lot of people don't understand about Idaho is that the southern part of Idaho, it's an arid heat.
Yeah.
It's
High plains desert.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
The old HPD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Be careful not to catch that.
Yeah.
That'll pass around quick.
They do have a vaccine though, which is
fair enough.
HPD.
But a lot of people think of Idaho as very mountainous, right? Big
Some
forests
parts,
and stuff. But I'd say the lower third. I'd say the lower third of the state is very plains and desert.
Yeah.
And it's not
sagebrush.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even though Idaho has one of the largest collections of sand dunes in the Western Hemisphere, that is actually a fact about Idaho.
Okay.
Bruno sand dunes are the largest in the Western Hemisphere. Yeah.
Bruno Mars.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Give me your attention, baby. Gotta tell you a little something about yourself.
Uptown, funk you up.
Yeah. You're super fan,
Stop it! You're gonna make me blush. Jesus Christ! Oh no, we're not bringing that back just yet. Not back. And we looks like Hunter, the Hunter Oz has no Hunter Oz. Yeah, no, I don't know if we'd be.
Yeah,
I don't know how I feel about Hunter Biden joining us in the
he
podcast.
Would be awesome. He'd be my favorite.
Probably.
We'd be best friends.
Genevieve joined us.
What's up, Genevieve?
Yeah, and
so.
Oh, Scotty G just dropped in.
Oh, really?
Oh, he pulled the balls out. Now he's in tip deep. Good God. Well, it's officially a party, and welcome to the show, everybody.
Yeah. So, the seasons change.
Yes.
Okay. And as the summer comes in, it's kind of interesting because I think people around here grew up with central air.
Yes.
Did you grow up with central air?
I grew up with central air being expensive, and so you want to get cool.
Yeah. So you still have the restrictions on it.
Oh, absolutely.
Gotcha. Okay.
Absolutely. Grew up with central air,
but you could turn a dial and cold air goes to all of the house.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's the difference, I think, between growing up like in Jersey, where a lot of the houses are built old. They're older homes. So they don't have like a spot, like kind of like the place I live now, where a central air unit goes. So a lot of these places have heat, obviously for survival, but they don't have cool. They don't have AC. And when you don't have AC, you have to know what you're doing to cool your house.
That is fact. That is fact.
So I wanted to give people just a couple little tips on how to, I guess, maximize the ability to use the ambient air when the sun goes down, because when it gets hot, you want to lock the cool air in. Hopefully, you got some shade on your house. If not, then you're kind of fucked.
Well, you can do your best. You can do your best.
Because you can't water a tree.
No, not more than 7 minutes, I think.
Yeah, but there's this great thing where you could basically close your house up, and then at night you open some windows and you do some strategic air movement that will cool off your house immensely.
Learned how to perfect that shit.
Perfect. Okay, so the first thing that everybody should have.
Yeah, no, you are 100% correct.
When cooling your house is a nice box fan. Or even a shitty box fan. It doesn't
just
really matter.
A box fan that works.
Yes.
Even if it's loud and annoying.
Yes. So I got this one off Amazon for like $35 or something like that.
Well, it's way better than the death blades that we used to have when we were kids.
Yeah. Well, and actually that's one of the things I wanted to talk about too, is so I got this one because it kind of had a cool pattern.
Right. Yeah, no, I see it.
It kind of had a cool pattern to it.
Yeah.
And then when I'm actually looking at it, I'm going, oh, I clean these fans, a couple times a year.
Yeah.
There's a lot of extra shit on it that I have to clean now.
Yeah.
So basically I unscrew the front and the back, throw them in the shower, and just use a little fucking dish brush to scrub them off. Now, Dan, I'm going to put you on the spot.
Please.
So,
I mean, it would be out of the normal if you didn't. You
have one of these box fans, right?
Correct.
And let's say you have, a window in your kitchen, a window in your bedroom, a window in your living room, and I guess kind of in that order. So it's whatever. Bedroom, kitchen, and then living room.
Okay, so kitchen, living room, bedroom towards the back of the house.
Yeah,
that's usually the way that it's designed.
Sure. And so, to maximize your cooling, which window would you put that in?
I would say to maximize. Oh, do I only get one fan?
You only get one fan.
Son of a bitch.
You got a whole family you're taking care of. Okay. Off.
Well, it's not going to work.
One bedroom house.
It's not going to work well in the kitchen because generally that window is not big enough.
That's true. Yeah.
So,
But if it was, all things considered, it's fine.
okay,
But sure.
okay. So,
Okay, how about this? You have 2 bedrooms.
okay,
Maybe the kitchen in the middle, like
okay,
the bedrooms go into the kitchen,
right,
and then the kitchen goes into the living room by the front door.
okay.
Where do you put it at? And you've got windows in each one. What would be the most?
I'd say probably a window in the living room
Okay.
to push it towards. Hopefully, it's a window that will.
And it does. It's the perfect window.
Okay, okay, yeah. Then it would
And-
definitely be in the living room.
Yeah.
Push towards the kitchen.
Okay.
Because then that way it'll hit the linoleum,
Mm-hmm.
and linoleum will generally keep the cool because it's lower,
Right, sure.
and it's
You're
insulated.
You're bringing the cool air into the house and kind of centralizing it, I guess, right? Or
Yes.
That is the wrong answer. Dan.
Okay.
But that is the answer I expect everybody to give, and most people will give.
All right.
So my dad grew up in row houses in Philadelphia. No
Okay.
central air,
Yeah.
hot ass city, all that stuff. And he's the one that taught me how to move air in my house. And so the only thing you need to cool off your house is you would put it in the living room window, but you have these 2 bedrooms right there, right?
Yeah.
So you open those windows and you never blow into your house.
Oh no, you suck the air
You
out.
suck out.
That's right.
And it pulls the cool air into those bedrooms like nobody's business. It's so refreshing. And I think that's why people
Shit, that's what I got wrong.
But that's great.
You don't blow it in.
Yeah, because then you're just kind of cramming air in, and like some warm air is just being pushed out.
Be pocketed everywhere.
No, you want to like a jet engine. You want to be sucking that cool air into those windows, and if it's during the day, you can maybe the bedrooms are on the shade or on the sunny side of the house. So then, if I did want to like pull some cool air from the shady side, I would put it in the bedroom.
Right.
But anytime I'm trying to cool off, I want to draw as much cool air and just exhaust it. That's what I'm doing. It's exhausting all that hot air. So that's the number one thing. So for $35, you can turn off your air conditioner at night. And if you don't know how much an air conditioner costs to run at night,
it does.
It pays for itself super, super quickly.
Oh yes.
So that's really it. That's all you need. Now, go ahead, Dan. Why don't you review some of the...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
just the good stuff. Though.
There's been quite the conversation.
Yeah. Just give me the overview.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Nick's missing everybody.
Oh.
Genevieve is telling Nick he needs to worry about himself.
No, Genevieve, Nick needs to worry about spreading our show down in L.A.
Yeah.
We're LA guys, okay? Me and Dan.
I don't know what Steve should never ever do again, Genevieve. But it's true. We aren't heating and cooling the outdoors. That is very true. We heard that a lot growing up. I know you did.
That's true.
You've got that look on your face.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm not paying to heat the goddamn outdoors.
I don't know if my dad had to say that more than once, because like it was the electricity. Like if you walked out of your bedroom and left the light on, even if you were coming right back from the bathroom, yeah, you were in trouble.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Scotty's wanting to make this the Daniel show.
Okay.
And we got TCAS. TCAS just dropped in. Sup, TCAS?
TCAS.
We're teaching you life lessons about cooling without air conditioning. Pay attention.
And how to love a woman.
Yeah, well, no, we did that one earlier.
Okay.
That was a while ago.
Yeah.
We also taught him about, knife use.
Yeah.
Proper honing of knives.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's mostly just Scotty talking about moving air, suck out, don't blow in.
Yeah.
For Steve.
Yes.
And then run from this, Daniel. He gonna blow you. Oh my God. I don't know if I was supposed to.
I think it's something that I'm going to blow you at night.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay, Scott, get your shit together. Okay, so there's also, let's see if this works.
I hope so. Hey, there we go.
Okay.
Eat it, TCAS.
There's also.
Oh God. Is that one of those?
Yeah, it's a fan that I just bought, and it's pretty nice.
It's got some crazy blade on it, man.
Yeah, and so here's one of the cool parts. So first of all, it's an oscillating fan, a pedestal
Right.
fan, as they
Yeah,
say.
it just
Yeah. One of the cool things is you can take this off.
Dude, that is badass.
And then take this off.
Oh, dude, you can adjust the fuck. Okay.
Yeah, so pretty cool, right? The other thing is
that's badass.
You can do this. So now it's cordless and it's battery operated. Pretty awesome because it has the app, and so you can turn it on, and you can even, or I guess I'll just take the fucking app. Oh, my Tinder's blowing up, ladies.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Well, apparently, yeah, TCAS, you keep that view about that angle to yourself. Jesus.
Yeah. So
is that even plugged in?
No.
No.
Yeah. So it's got.
Is it 360? No, it's not 360. Okay.
That would be interesting. Yeah. So it's got the little docking thing.
Oh, I didn't know docking was involved.
Oh, you can dock.
That's a particular fan. I Jesus.
Well, and so
apparently all of Genevieve's fans are black.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what she says.
Yeah, girl. So you can adjust the fan this is level 1, and then you turn it up to level 100. One of the cool things is you can. So I have it on 30% as far as that oscillation goes. So I just turned it to 140. And so now it'll actually oscillate in a wider.
It's coming right for us.
I know. Pretty cool though, right? I don't know.
Wow, what that design of blade was insane though.
Yeah. One of the things that I don't like about it is I use these in my bedroom. The pedestal fan. Which, first of all, this thing is 2/3 the size of my last one.
Yeah.
So it's got a small kind of head about the size of a basketball or so.
Yeah.
And it's only about 3.5 feet tall, something like that.
Yeah. And
it's so quiet because one of the reasons I like the fan is, first of all, just moving air, but secondly, just the sound is soothing.
It's white noise.
Yes.
It's comforting. It's comforting noise.
And I grew up in a place that there was people driving and doing stuff, and so I need a little ambient noise to just keep myself controlled
to just relax.
Yeah. So I don't know if moving everything into the quieter realm. I mean, well, and think about this. What about you're trying to jerk off or something? You don't want no sound.
No. That can be noticeable.
Yeah, you're like something can the neighbors hear? Can my wife out in the I don't know.
She's supposed to be making dinner, not listening to this.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah. So anyway, so I'm not in love with every aspect of it, but I do like the fact that it's battery operated. You can just move it around your house if you're playing video games or something, and you don't have to worry about how long the cord is.
Yeah,
you don't have to fucking unplug and replug it all. You just leave the little base in your room, take this out, fucking.
That's pretty badass.
And it's quiet enough that we can use it in here in the studio while we're streaming.
Yeah, is that running pretty hard on the sound there, guys? Well, they'll tell us.
It's at 100%.
They'll tell us.
Yeah. So
we're running at 100%, Steve.
If Steve. Thanks, Scotty.
Jesus.
Anyway, Dan, these are two of my kind of things. Is I like turning lights on and stuff remotely.
Yeah, no, you
stuff like
you
that.
got some pretty cool shit going on.
So I kind of
It seems like it's a very good addition.
It's something I use every single day. Why wouldn't I upgrade my air movement game?
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, anyways, Dan, I don't want to, interrupt, or I don't want to take up too much time.
Oh, no.
Because you have a package of goodies that you're not aware what's in it. Really.
Not all of it, no.
Yeah.
No. I might be a little nervous, but I'm not going to be too nervous because, well, it's the show. So I just have learned to deal with whatever we do on the show is whatever we do on the show.
Acceptance and tolerance.
Absolutely. And a little expansion. Just like pants. So,
expansion.
That's right. Apparently, Scotty's the White Hope. The OG White Hope.
The Great White Hope?
I'm guessing.
I don't believe Scotty is.
Apparently, there's some kind of argument about it. Genevieve said she couldn't hear the fan. That's good. So, I went down to the old NC.
Okay.
Whilst I was gone. To the old North Carolinas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not the NYC. That'd be up and over. So, the old NC. North Carolina.
N crematorium or something. I don't know what N means.
Fair enough. Well, it's North.
Yeah.
North Carolina. Visiting family.
Okay.
And, the first night I was down there, I discovered that...
Did you fly or drive?
Flew.
Okay.
Flew.
And with your hemorrhoids?
Yeah, it was difficult. I had a cushion.
Okay.
But it was all right. It was all right. It was fucking flying. I don't know what the stigma is. Like, you heard the whole thing about 737s these days. Like, apparently they'll fall apart and are broken, and there was a whistleblower, and I don't know, maybe they were blowing the wrong whistle.
I think that's all planes because of diversity and inclusion.
Yeah, probably.
I think that's what they're referring to generally.
So, who isn't a part of what, Scotty? I don't know who isn't a part of. Anyway, so my cousin Sarah and I, she's the one who's in the chat right now.
Oh, hi, Sarah.
And we went down to visit her brother over in North Carolina. Roma is just not here.
Yeah, Roma's had to take a hiatus for now, so she's doing okay, but
she's just hiatusing.
She needed a break, so we're like, all right,
yeah, show must go on.
Me and Dan will take over.
Yeah, we'll fucking figure it out.
Don't worry.
So we went down there to Rayford, and we went and explored some of the nightlife in Fayette.
Okay.
Which I'll get to that in just a second. But we went and hung out at a bar, which was pretty cool. It's called Stewart's. They've got all kinds of like barbecue and things like that. Had some awesome wings. I like these days. Not much for the buffalo.
What sauce?
I did sweet and hot.
Okay.
I love the sweet and hot.
Okay.
Where it's still sweet, but it definitely like stings a little bit. Oh my goodness.
What
I think it was
is it like more of an Asian-y or
no, it was more like sriracha and honey.
I'd say that's Asian-y. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it was
good though.
It was closer to that. No, it was amazing.
Mm-hmm. Pulled pork sandwiches. That's what you go to fucking Carolina for.
Well,
Did you not eat a pulled pork
sandwich?
I didn't
eat a pulled pork sandwich. I've got plenty. I've got plenty about North Carolina, trust me.
All right.
So, we did that the first night, and then we got back to the house and his house, and we were there reminiscing and drinking some more, bullshitting about the old family days.
What do you drink in Carolina? What's the drink?
He was big on the Jameson.
Okay.
He was big on Jameson, so we drank that and had some beers.
Is he Irish?
No. He's very related to me, so it's Norwegian and German.
Hey, Scott, fuck you, buddy.
Oh.
Go ahead, Dan.
Fair enough. And we were exhausted from being up at had to be on the plane at 5 in the morning.
Damn.
In California. So then we were up until 5 in the morning.
Why were you in California?
Because that's where Sarah's from, and I flew down to California to meet up with Sarah.
What time did you fly? Oh, you flew ahead of time though.
Yeah.
Like days ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Wednesday, I flew to California to hang out with Sarah, and then Friday morning, at 5 in the morning. So it was 6 our time, and then we flew to North Carolina from there. Stopped off in Chicago, and no big deal. We just pretty much did a layover. It was like an hour and something.
But you just said diddle.
Yeah, I did.
Good.
I did.
Continue.
Diddle it all. Thankfully, there was no toe tapping in the bathroom. According to
Well, you could be there all day, Dad.
I probably fucking could. I really could.
Yeah.
I just
got your mustache trimmed.
Oh yeah, I did. So then we get into, and then we're up till like 5 North Carolina time.
PM?
AM.
Oh shit.
So we were up for like a good 24 hours.
Yeah.
Because
just high on barbecue sauce
and booze.
Okay.
it was a great time.
Yeah.
So we were gonna go to the beach the next day.
Mm-hmm.
We watched movies and slept on the couch until 5 p.m.
Okay.
We're just all three of us. We were just fucked up.
I would have done that too.
Yeah. So then we ended up going to a game, which is the.
It's a gay mime.
Yes.
We went to.
We went to a baseball game. Haven't been to a baseball game in a while. It was the Fayetteville Guerreros, which is the Warriors, but they're
Guerreros.
Yes,
Eddie Guerrero.
Kind of, yeah.
Oh.
But their mascot is a woodpecker, and I got myself.
Okay.
A shirt.
It's an awesome shirt. I like it. Yeah. People know when you're wearing a shirt like that you are very specific.
Oh right. And it was fun. It was fun. I hadn't been to a baseball game.
The place.
Right. I hadn't been to a baseball game in a long time.
Now is this minor league?
Yeah, I think it's like just out. I think it's below minor league. They like just. Oh, excuse me. They like just got out of high school, or they're about to go into college, so it's very, very entry level.
Yeah.
And
like young, good players.
Yeah, they weren't bad.
Yeah,
it was a good game. Unfortunately, the Woodpeckers didn't win.
Yeah.
And they played.
Does anybody call them the Peckerwoods?
I'm sure they do.
Yeah,
I'm sure
because you were just in California the day before.
It's very true. As after that, we went and hung out with some of my cousin's friends.
Mm-hmm. Now, how much did that shirt cost?
$40.
All right, that's not bad.
No, it's not bad.
Yeah.
There were a lot more expensive ones, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
And we went to this interesting place, which is like just a few, I'd say maybe 50 yards away from the stadium. It's called the Prince Charles Hotel in Fayetteville, North Carolina. It is a haunted hotel.
Okay.
Like legitimately haunted. There was
by ghosts of little leaguers.
No, by
Peckerwoods.
It was in I think in the early 1900s.
Mm-hmm.
In the very top, they were having a wedding. Like there was this woman, and she was getting married.
Fancy people don't call it the top.
Right? No, they call it where they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
And she ended up catching her husband with one of the bridesmaids in a precarious situation. She ended up riding the elevator all the way to the top of the building, and she jumped off. And so
real drama queen.
And so at midnight, to the best of my knowledge, every night the elevator will ride itself all the way up to the 8th floor, which is the top of the building. Wow. And some people will see a bride, an actual ghost. And there's a couple of miners who died, and like you'll see them hanging around a bar that's on like the 2nd floor.
Well, miners shouldn't hang out in bars.
No, generally they shouldn't. They shouldn't be doing their fucking job.
They should probably be at a Chuck E. Cheese. M-I-N-O.
Very true. They should not be in a bar.
Gotcha, Dan.
You did.
You walked right into that one, you stupid idiot.
But the fun thing was keeping it alive since Roma isn't here, with telling a little bit of being in a haunted place.
The paranormal, Dan.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
sometimes they call him Super Paranormal Dan.
yeah,
SPD.
sometimes.
Yeah. He's super creepy. Super creepy, Dan. That's SCD.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
So then we ended up going to a couple more bars, and we were out till god awful late.
Were they all murder bars
Close.
or suicide bars?
They were definitely group fun bars, I suppose.
Yeah. What's the vibe of people there?
Generally, it's incredibly friendly.
Yeah.
Like, it is incredibly, like, literally black and white different from Idaho.
Yeah.
Like,
because
more
there's black and
more black than white.
Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But it was the most interesting thing I discovered is as long as you are nice and you are respectful,
sure,
nobody has a fucking problem with you.
Yeah.
Like at
the
all
South is great.
Ever.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter where they're from. It just as long as you say hello and you are polite.
Yeah.
And
just don't talk shit about country music or the Confederate flag or
don't start shit and you're fine.
Yeah.
Like, really.
Exactly. You can get along easy.
But there were certain parts that my cousin was like, we're not going there.
Sure.
And there was a Waffle House. Like Waffle House is legit.
You mean
and
literally Waffle House?
Yeah, like literally the Waffle House. And one of the things that
if
he
you
said,
want to be on World Star Hip Hop, you go there.
Is we can go to Waffle House in this particular section of the city, but we are rolling up the windows and we are not getting out of the car.
Well, or you go there and then you go, chances are this could be bad. And if you want the experience, let's go.
And the reason is because he's gone to certain places, and they were like, "You need to leave."
Oh yeah. Like I've gotten that.
If you don't leave right now, you'll walk out of this building and you won't have a car.
Yeah. Well,
like, just saying.
Well,
and you need to fucking go.
It's kind of funny because when I like growing up in Jersey, I live in a black area, and so like there are places you're not supposed to be, you're not
unless you've been invited.
Kind of, yeah.
Like you have to have, without it being broadcasted, a paper essentially stapled to your chest. I am white and allowed to be here.
You got your Edward pass or whatever it is. Your hood pass. Yeah, and so I've gotten like, hey. Like escort, not escort, whatever. Just deny.
No,
I've gotten denied. And it's never worse than that. It's just
hey,
I think you're in the wrong place.
Move along.
Yeah, like a bouncer or a somebody. Just, hey man,
3 or 4 somebodies who are just trying to be nice to you.
Yeah, no, they have your best interest,
and they're
mind.
Like,
yes,
you need to move along.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, sorry, hey, you stepped in the wrong place. But. It's kind of funny because I went to a barber here, and and it was a total black barber shop, and I walked in, and I just kind of saw the layout, and I was like, oh, this is a black barber shop. All right, well, I'll just go. So then I was just like, all right, whatever. Just started walking away, and somebody ran out. One of the black dudes in there was like, because they're just sitting around bullshitting.
Oh yeah.
And one guy cuts hair, and there's 8 people in there. like
they're like, hey, Wonder, come on in, man.
None of them are getting a fucking haircut.
Yeah.
And
it's like Saltine, come on back.
Yeah, and so they're like, hey, come on, man. We'll get your haircut, and so fucking, just...
Ritz! Hey, Ritz, come on!
And then I prepaid for some haircuts, and then he disappeared.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's an old story from the show.
Oh, no, but it's a great story, nonetheless.
Yeah.
And so then on Sunday, met one of my cousins, because he had a daughter that...
How much family do you have over there? Do you have a lot of family on the East Coast?
Probably more than I actually know about.
Okay.
I think I have some up in Pennsylvania still.
Okay. The Dutch.
Yeah. And a few others spattered everywhere. But he lives down in North Carolina. He's in the Army.
Okay. That's a good way to get people in different places. Yeah.
Right. And so was meeting his daughter, so my cousin, for the first time, and Sarah was meeting her niece for the first time. And so we went and hung out and did her whole birthday thing, which was a lot of fun.
Do you kiss him on the mouth?
No.
Okay.
No. Thankfully. Even in the South, no.
Put some south in your mouth.
Try not to, Steve. There are certain standards that we have. And
What? It's family.
and then no, that's Nana. That's Nana. You always kiss Nana on the mouth, even though Nana's not here anymore. If she were alive, you make sure that you give her a hug and a kiss, even if she's pissed off at you.
A piss kiss?
Yeah, no. I mean, you just kind of deal with it. It's fucking Nana. You just do what you're supposed to do. But he then took us after we left the birthday party to this place called PK's, and it was a place where people skydive. Like, they get into the plane on the grounds,
okay,
and then you watch the plane take off, and then on the same grounds they also have a bar and a restaurant, and you can watch the people exit the plane and then parachute down, and you can watch them land.
Ideally.
Thankfully, everybody landed pretty well. Some people had a couple of hard landings, but we had lunch and we watched some people like parachute out, and it was really cool. Like, some of them were tandem, some of them were like professionals as far as like doing it as a sport, because I guess it's a sport now. And there was one dude. Oh my goodness, he had this black
racist.
It had this black parachute.
Sorry.
And but he was trailing like one of the biggest American flags, just as he's coiling down, just trailing this huge American flag with him. It was awesome. Like, the food was good, the vibes were good. Then we ended up going to another bar after that, and then we went back to Stewart's after that.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Dan.
Yeah.
That flag guy fucks.
Oh, yeah, no, he totally fucks.
Like...
He totally fucks.
Like, I bet you he's wearing, like, American flag underwear.
Oh, yeah. He's probably got the stars and stripes tattooed across his nipples.
So, if somebody dies during a jump, do they pick up your bar tab?
Oh, shit. John said something about if they land hard, like, everybody gets a free drink.
Well, I'd be hard.
Oh, yeah, no. I imagine that's something along the lines of, you get at least a drink, if not a couple. They should pick up your tab if somebody fucking, fucks up that bad. But it was just really cool. And, it was a Space Force. He had Space Force on the underside of his parachute, of his black parachute, and then he was trailing the American flag as he was coiling down. Thank you, Sarah. It was really cool to watch. And like, watching people do that, I'm like, okay, I would like to, as soon as I'm better and my legs can fucking handle it, I would love to skydive. I think that would be awesome. That was something that I took away from that, is that inspired me to actually like see people, like even tandem, or just solo. But it inspired me to actually want to take the opportunity to do it at some point in my life. Oh, jeez, burpee.
Dan, what are you asking me?
Will you jump out of a plane with me, Steve?
Yeah, I probably would.
Tandem.
I mean...
I don't care if we're wearing anything other than the parachute.
Do I get to be top or bottom?
Dealer's choice.
Top or bottoms?
Dealer's choice that time. Actually, you probably...
Shipmate on the SS Rough Service.
You'd probably be cushier if you were in front of me, just because I've got the cushion in the back to make sure that if we land really hard, hopefully won't be too hard.
Yeah, but I want my groin to hit your ass. It would be the safest.
Yeah, that's probably true. All right. Well, I'll concede.
I want my groin to be nestled between your butt cheeks when we careen into the earth.
I've got to tell you, there are not many people who can clear my cheeks. I actually haven't met a single one who can.
Really?
Yeah, no, can't clear the cheeks.
Fingers or dick?
Yes.
All right.
Can't clear the cheeks.
Fair enough. Well, perhaps we should throw in like a stone, a small stone, just to see where the end is.
Where does it go?
Yeah, follow your nose.
Follow your nose. Follow your nose. So, then Sunday we that was, and our end to the Sunday was a bonfire in his backyard, where we actually shotgunned some beers and
Nice.
fucking hung out and listened to music and shit. Because apparently they don't give a fuck. They're like, you wanna
Leonard
have,
Skinner, probably.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's you want to have a bonfire in your backyard? Have a fucking bonfire in your backyard.
Oh, yeah.
You know, just don't catch anything else on fire. He was fucking knocking down parts of his privacy fence. He was like, I don't give a fuck about this. We're gonna burn it now.
What is that? A groin level fence?
No.
It's just
it's
a
like
small
one of
picket fence.
no. It's like one of those regular high sized fence.
Yeah.
It's just he meant to knock it down anyway, and he was like, fuck it, I'm gonna burn it.
Okay.
So really,
Okay.
all right.
How many John Deere riding lawnmowers were there?
He had a shed, so I can't tell you.
Probably at least 3.
At least, most likely. Yeah.
One's parts,
and
then one's a backup.
Yeah, no, true story.
Yeah.
And okay, so then Monday, we left there.
What day did you get there? Friday.
Friday, yeah.
Okay.
So he had to work, and we
On Monday.
Yeah.
In the South.
Yeah, I know, weird, right? Army. What do you do?
Oh yeah.
So we went to Charlotte, and I was surprised to find out. Yes, actually, very good Charlotte. So we were in Rayford and Fayetteville, so about 2.5 hours away. Sarah knew I liked this particular band, Sabaton.
Good Charlotte.
No, it's Sabaton.
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 Is
yes.
it like a baton? Like Sabbat?
No.
Baton?
It's kind of like I think they're closer to like army boots. Like more is like what a Sabaton is.
It sounds French.
I know.
Gay.
Probably.
Yeah. No, it just is.
And they're
music.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
So they're a Swedish metal band who sings a lot about war.
Because the Swedes know war.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I wish I had explosion. They can't. Sorry,
Oh, they still can't fucking hear that. Damn it!
I played a Scarface. Say hello to my little friend.
It was
great.
Perfect. So she surprised me since, I've been cooped up. She was like, fucking come visit with my brother, and then I want to take you for a surprise. And I'm like, all right, fucking whatever. So then she's like, we go down to Charlotte, and she's like, this is a concert. I'm going to take you to see one of your favorite bands, Sabaton. And the headliner for that band, Judas Priest.
Ooh, Rob Halford.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God. 72, and he still rips it.
I bet.
Like a fiend.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I've seen a lot of things about him where he's just like, I don't even warm up my voice. I just go.
No, he was amazing. They stopped to talk after 10 or 12 songs. It was like he started and he didn't stop until 10 or 12 songs in to then be like, we've been doing this.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
We've
been doing this for 50 fucking years.
Wow.
It's like our 50th year that we've been doing this.
With that band?
With Judas Priest, yeah.
Oh no, Judas Priest. Oh, okay.
Judas
I
Priest.
thought he was the lead singer of Sabaton. Okay,
no,
gotcha.
No.
Yeah,
Rob Halford, Judas Priest, and
I thought it was a side project like Perfect Circle or.
No. They're two separate bands.
Yeah.
Sabaton was amazing.
Yeah.
Drummer posted up on a fucking tank. It was just, even if it was a stage prop, still fucking awesome. At one point, he was
in fate, or you're in an area full of military guys. That's pretty cool, yeah.
And at one point, he came out in full gas mask and fucking the whole outfit with a backpack, fucking shooting smoke on everybody, he was fucking gassing.
He wanted a flamethrower, but they wouldn't let him.
Right.
Yeah.
But it was fantastic. There was a 9-year-old there
that's not okay.
He was up in the front.
Minors should be working.
They should really. Yeah, they really should. But he gave his sunglasses because he always wears aviators to the little kid for being at his first fucking concert, let alone a metal concert ever.
Yeah, let alone seeing his first fisting.
Right.
In the audience.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Somebody pumping their fists, and there's a lot of times it has a different meaning.
Greasy fist.
But
that's cool.
I had not I didn't have too big of an interest in seeing Judas Priest, but as soon as I saw him,
yeah,
I was like, this is a part of history.
yeah.
This is a fucking part of history, and it was amazing. It was a religious experience. It really was.
Well, if he's like 72,
72,
yeah.
yes.
There's not a lot of performances left.
No,
you know, fucking the Rolling Stones are.
But here's the thing: is he even still came out on his motorcycle at one point towards the end of the show?
Yeah.
Like changed coats, if not complete outfits, like for almost every single song.
I'm guessing leather with studs.
Oh, absolutely, and some of them with rhinestones.
Of course,
because it's Rob Halford.
Well, those studs have rhinestones. Because if you don't think those studs have rhinestones,
because he's gay, right?
Is he?
Yeah, he's gay.
Really? I'm blown away.
Rob Halford's pretty badass.
That tough, manly man. I mean, he is. You know, well, that's the reason nobody knew he was gay. I mean, but if you look back,
oh yeah, no, he was
super.
He was very gay.
I mean, he's the reason that motorcycle tough gay bars exist, right?
Oh yeah.
Or maybe he's just the most famous of them.
At least an inspiration.
Yes, yeah.
But it was
like
just
he's maintained it.
I just think it's great that I could actually bring a callback to one of your earlier episodes, and it's like because I actually was telling my cousin that is like as we're watching this, I'm like, do you know Rob Halford's gay? And she's like, no, I didn't know that. And I'm like, yeah, he's still pretty badass.
I'm sorry I forgot the rest of that.
But it's Rob Halford's pretty badass. I was like, yeah, I like Judas Priest. Do you know Rob Halford's gay? Really? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Huh.
Yeah. Was that from the intro, like way back when? Or something?
Yes. It was either the intro or the old outro.
Yeah.
But still, I remember that episode with you and Brian having that exchange.
And that was the end of that, like, conversation.
Oh yeah, no, that was it.
And that I think it was the end of the intro or the outro. Huh.
Yeah.
You know, like it was just, huh. Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah, no, and it was just great that I actually got to have that experience. And
would you say that there were would you say that the audience was more represented like had an increased gay representation?
I can't really tell. I can't really tell.
Yeah.
Because there was
a guy blowing me and he was straight. but I don't know if he was joshing or not.
He probably was named Josh.
Pretty serious.
Like, look, I normally like chicks, but I'm in a mood.
Yeah, Rob Halford, he's a real man's man, you know, just allows us boys to do what we's gonna do, you know. Sometimes we ride a tank into a town.
That's right.
Play some drums, and there's all these greasy boys around trying to help out.
But it was
support the troops.
It was fantastic. It was a fantastic experience.
Was it a big venue? I guess how big was it for Judas Priest to play there?
It was an outdoor venue that it wasn't completely full because it was on a fucking Tuesday.
Was it like half of a Warped Tour or less, quarter Warped Tour?
I'd say about half.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I'd say about half.
I wonder if they because I don't know if I've ever seen Judas Priest coming here.
They haven't, I don't think.
Yeah.
It's just because Idaho's one of those where they're like, well, we don't really know whether or not we're going to be as big as we'd like to think we are until
they don't want to feel shitty coming to a city and not selling tickets.
Right. Right. That's the whole point. And
we're kind of isolated. I think
the
Pacific Northwest in general is kind of isolated.
Well, and then you have to drive from drive or try and fly from actually the major cities on the West Coast to here.
Yeah.
And then jump back.
So when Billy Joel came through years ago.
Yeah.
I think he had 8 trucks full of equipment.
Jesus.
Yeah. So he's bringing everything. He's bringing his own monitors and speakers and all sorts of shit to set up, He's probably like, I don't fucking need your speakers, Taco Bell Arena,
Right.
But I think he came here on a Tuesday or a Wednesday night. And the reason being is, of course, he's going to Seattle or he's going to Portland or he's going to San Francisco.
An interim, right?
Yeah. Or Spokane or, any of those places. Yeah, so I think that it's just
We're an underrated venue.
yeah,
I think
we're kind of a passover, like a pass through.
until they actually come here,
Mhm.
and as soon as they come here, they find out, oh shit, where the fuck's this hidden gem been? And it's like, we've been here the whole fucking time.
Sometimes,
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 but there's a lot
because
of
like Garth Brooks and shit sells out.
oh yeah, yeah.
Billy Joel,
Probably not.
little sparse,
Not these days.
little
Not
sparse.
these
I
days.
I was a little embarrassed for us, to go. This guy has literally 50 years of hits,
and
or 40 years of hits.
millions of fucking followers.
Yeah. Oh, he had a fucking residency at Madison Square Gardens.
Yeah.
Like I think he played like 5 nights a week and flew his fucking helicopter in for months on end. And sold out every fucking one of them. And then he comes here and he sells, whatever, 1,000 tickets.
Oh,
You
God,
know,
that's
and
fucking
he's just
travesty,
like, fuck
man.
y'all.
That's a travesty.
Yeah, I'm bringing you the best show experience you're gonna see, probably outside of fucking, Garth Brooks show. Put on a good show,
Right, right.
I mean, there's certain acts, yeah, absolutely.
But again, life-changing experience.
Yeah,
Absolutely amazing.
yeah. Would you say Judas Priest was better than Sunfold, whatever they were?
Sabaton?
Sevenfold?
No, I would not. I would not say that just because Sabaton I already had love for.
Yeah.
And if they had headlined that show, I'd have been completely blown away, and it would have been absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
With Judas Priest headlining the show, it gave me more appreciation for growing up an underrated metal band.
Yeah.
An underrated metal band that...
Well, and you like the indie kind of shit too.
Oh,
which
absolutely.
Judas Priest is.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they were just, oh man, they were fantastic.
Yeah.
Like stage show, even at 72, he wasn't running around the show, wasn't running around the stage, but he was still walking around. He still moved around.
Yeah.
He was still engaging with the crowd.
Yeah.
And like, dude, listening to
a
him,
natural performer.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Even at 72, he was still holding his own.
Yeah.
And it was phenomenal.
And that's probably the time he feels most alive. It's like he's probably moving around like an old man backstage, where he's like, man, aches.
Oh, yeah.
Pains and I'm so tired. I should have gone to sleep 3 hours ago, whatever.
But
he gets on stage
and to me,
plays.
the way that Rob Halford looks these days, I was like, okay, now I know what Santa does when he's not fucking...
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Does he have a big beard?
Big old fucking
Really?
white beard,
Okay.
bald head.
Yeah, bald
fucking
head.
nose ring
Yep.
and shit, dude.
Bald head, nose ring, dangly earrings.
Oh, yeah.
But he had a goatee, I think, the last time I saw him.
No, it was like the full fucking Santa,
Yeah,
dude. I was like, okay, now I know what Santa does when he's not at the workshop during the fucking year.
Yeah, Santa's got a lot of jizz in his beard.
I wasn't that close.
Yeah.
But you're probably right. It
I'm
was
sure you
very white.
There, Dan.
It was really white.
You would have just started like
shaking
your little tush.
I probably would have
just put it up on the the little rails.
Oh yeah. No,
you just your little butt over the end there. Little,
it's not little,
avocado
Steve.
Oil over the
little,
back.
It's not little, and we all know that.
Yeah. You're like, nobody's ever gotten deep enough to get to.
No one can clear the cheeks.
Yeah. I'm fine if you try, though.
So South, absolutely gorgeous. Hank Evergreen.
Hello, Hank Evergreen. Roma America Rifkin's on a hiatus at the moment, but
okay. I don't know.
I know Hank Evergreen from a long time ago.
Oh shit! All right,
long time ago.
Callback. There you go.
Can't remember though. Can't remember exactly, but Roma America Rifkin is on a hiatus at the moment. She's doing fine. Everything's great, but she just needed a break. So we're
carrying on.
Exactly. Yeah. Cannot stop. Won't stop. Don't stop.
Don't stop. So a couple of things. North Carolina's green as fuck.
Okay.
Like, wow.
Energy efficiency.
Yeah, and just trees everywhere.
The whole East Coast is like that. Like Jersey.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Half
of the state of New Jersey is like that.
And the other half I heard is smokestacks.
Basically, yeah.
Smokestacks and toll booths.
The half that looks like that, everything sinks into, so you can't even build, and so it's twice as many people piled into these, little smokestack centers. Yeah.
So, also, heard the cicadas.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't see much bugs.
You never see them, yeah.
Didn't see, like, fucking any bugs.
Mhm.
Maybe it was just a time of year, and it was a lot of
9 years.
A lot of rain.
Yeah.
There was a lot of rain.
Mhm.
It was still warm.
Yeah.
Which, when it rains here, it gets fucking cold.
Yeah.
And
But it's kind of nice, though. Like, you can walk around in the street and, like, dance in the rain.
It was nice. It was warm rain, and it was good. And sometimes it'd be fucking downpour.
Yeah.
And then, you wait 10 minutes, and then it's, like, sprinkling.
Yeah. Do you think you could live on the East Coast?
I could probably.
Yeah.
I could probably home up there.
Yeah.
I could probably
Pretty cool.
home up there. And so then from there we went to Raleigh because we were flying out of Raleigh, North Carolina. And so on our drive from Charlotte to Raleigh, we stopped and experienced a great little chain restaurant called Cookout.
Okay.
It was awesome. Like, they had a standard double burger, fucking $4. And then from there, it's just adding shit onto it.
Oh, yeah.
Which was not like adding shit like $1 for
like
tomatoes.
Like cheese, though?
Yeah. But it was like 20 cents for cheese.
Oh, all right. Fuck
it was like 10 cents for tomatoes.
Fucking, it's 79 cents for diced tomatoes on fucking DoorDash. Or 79 cents for jalapenos. I'm like, that shit should come on it.
I forgot the fucking cheese. And I just did like barbecue sauce, bacon, pickles, and
Is barbecue sauce the main condiment of there?
It was one of them.
Yeah. Ranch?
And they did have ranch.
Sure.
They had actually it was very you build it.
Yeah.
Like, you tell them what style you want, what item you want, and what style you want.
Sometimes a man really has to pee and leave his podcast. I will keep talking to you from the pee station, though.
Oh, please do.
Yes.
Please do.
Wait, hold on.
So then setting this up for what's in the bag, because we don't have a box, but I definitely got a bag.
I hear you.
So we ended up stopping at this place called Thomasville, and in Thomasville they have this awesome place called Antiques Emporium, and I was like, okay, it was fucking Mother's Day, I gotta find something for my mom because I was out of town. And I'm like, all right, there's got to be something awesome at Antiques Emporium. Fucking go in this place. It was huge. Fuck. Like, there were 3 fucking floors of just antiques of all different kinds. Throwbacks to wrestling and Ninja Turtles and just fucking ancient shit. And then we left there and we went to this little place called, oh God, I don't. It was North Street, like, Candy, I think. Sarah, you'd have to help me with this, but I'm pretty sure it was North Street Candy. North Street Candy Store. And we found, oh, Jesus Christ. I didn't know, but here we are. Just hauling it out. And another thing I got us, like, 2 things, right? And Sarah got us a couple of things. God damn it, Sarah. All right. Love you. You're my cousin. Love you. Always will. But God damn it. So we're going to try a couple of things here. And so whilst we were in Charlotte, we stopped at this pizza place. And it was a Turkish pizza place called Brooklyn's Pizza. And I made the foolish mistake. I know I've talked to you about this before, but it was like the big slices of pizza.
Yeah.
Like a New York style slice of pizza. And I got extra sauce on it. Fucking shit slid right off.
Yeah.
Delicious as fuck.
Yeah.
Delicious as fuck. It was Turkish owned. And so they had a little...
were they from New York? Like moved to New York originally and then moved somewhere better?
I imagine so.
Probably, yeah.
And they had a little Turkish deli right next to it. Yeah. And so I'm like, okay, there's a Turkish deli. Maybe there's something I can bring in for the show. So I
Yeah.
found lemon Turkish delights.
Well, you know that Hazar Baba is my favorite brand.
Yes. And so because it's lemon and it contains real lemon, I was like, and it was from a genuine
Turkey.
shop.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, no, gotta get this for the show. And apparently, in Turkey, they are huge on fucking hazelnut.
Okay.
Like everything chocolate, all of their like little candy bars or whatever, all had hazelnut in it.
Interesting.
So I got us a
Well,
Taldel.
I guess there is a lot of nuts, or like, olives, nuts, all that stuff, Mediterranean kind of. Yeah. Okay.
So I figured, not too much, but we could give some Turkish delight.
Mm-hmm.
Not trying to put you in a coma here, Steve.
Yeah, I'm ready. I got my insulin.
Oh, good. So figure
let's try a Turkish delight.
We try some Turkish delight. I've never had Turkish delight.
So you just eat the whole thing?
Yep.
It's all powdery, like. God damn, I can't tell what. All right, it's not working. Kind of tastes like my grandpa. It really does.
Fuck's sake, bro.
No, but it tastes like it tastes old, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
It tastes like old people. I mean, seriously, wow. If I had to encapsulate my grandpa,
it would be in a lemon Turkish delight.
Well, by Hanabaza, Habadaza, whatever it is, brand. Grandpa. No, but it almost had that. Did you taste like a little bit of mothball for a second?
Oh yeah,
yeah. There was
it's the dust. It's the dust.
It was like a flash of it, and then there's just like.
So, and then we're gonna try this Tadel, which is hazelnut bar covered with milk chocolate. Oh, who's talking about something else?
No, he said
Old North State candy and gifts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's not too overpowering.
That's very fudgy, like a fudgesicle.
Yeah,
with the hazelnut, like with what's that hazelnut spread?
Nutella.
Yeah, Nutella. It's kind of like a fudgicle and Nutella mix, and it's actually good.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
If you got a chocolate tooth,
for real.
Like, don't make teeth out of chocolate, but if you happen to already have one,
that's your one.
That's the thing you want to cut on that tooth.
Okay. So.
Well, those were both
not bad. Yeah, they're not bad.
I wouldn't say they take over any of the Canadian candies.
Nope.
Yeah.
But we were in the South. We were in Carolina.
Yep.
We went into a candy store.
Got to put some South in your mouth.
Yeah, apparently, because this is Orange Ghost Chili, wicked hot candy.
Shit. Wait, you bought this?
Or no, Sarah did.
Hell yeah, Sarah.
Yes. She did not get us Carolina Reaper, but they did have Carolina Reaper candy.
Perfect. Yeah, I would rather have the candy, I think, than just straight Carolina Reaper.
So
I mean, if we really, really wanted to punish ourselves hardcore,
because she was like, "Do you want to know what it is?" And I'm like, "No." And she's like, "Okay."
So what? Soft candy, hard candy?
I think it's hard candy, and this one is Orange Ghost Chili, wicked hot candy.
So should we put one in our mouth and one between our butt cheeks and just see what happens?
We have a couple to try.
Because, Daniel, I'll need to make sure it's flush with your anus.
That's true.
And I don't know if I have something that'll reach.
You probably don't.
Yeah. Because Dan has a bubblicious butt.
Someday I'll show it. Someday.
Okay, so just in the mouth, though.
Just in the mouth. Not up the butt. In the mouth.
Not as scary as it seems, Dan.
No.
Can we chew them?
Yep.
So far, it's as spicy as my Nana's eye lotion. But actually,
Okay, there it is.
Something.
There it is.
You see my Nana's eye lotion? Pretty tepid.
Yep.
Yeah. She doesn't like putting spicy things in her eyes. So she chooses not to.
Neither do I.
Yeah.
I've already encountered that once before. That's not too bad.
No, it's not too bad. Actually, it's a good level of heat. Like it's odd, but
okay. That was like the hard salami that we had. It was about that.
Yeah,
about that kind of heat.
But see, one of the good things about it is, I think here, and maybe all over, it's very like habanero heavy, and like and I love the flavor of habanero, and I think habanero, scorpion pepper, both have like the same
kind of heat.
Not kind of heat, but flavor to them.
Okay.
Like it's a very pungent flavor, you know?
Then I think it was Carolina Reaper that fucked us up the most with the Pocky chip. Because it was Carolina Reaper and scorpion pepper for the fucking Pocky chip.
Okay.
And that shit was brutal.
Well, no, and I'm not saying that scorpion ain't brutal, but I'm saying that the flavor is very distinct.
Okay.
So if you gave me a hot sauce and I tasted it, I'd go, that's a habanero or a scorpion pepper. Where the Carolina Reaper didn't seem to be as flavorful, as intense in flavor.
Well, Steve, this is mango habanero.
All right.
Our favorites.
All right. Should we just chew it?
Yeah, we're just going to chew it.
Right.
We don't got time to sit here and suck.
Mm-hmm. That's Rob Halford. When we go see our friend Sunk Cunt. What was it called?
Sabaton.
Sabaton.
You cockbag.
Sunk Cunt. This doesn't have the flavor either. So I think it might be that this one seems a little spicier though, to me. Or maybe it's just the Carolina and that compounded.
Ghost. There's a ghost chili.
Ghost chili, yeah. Oh, the first one was a ghost chili?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She didn't get us any Carolina Reaper.
Gotcha. Okay. But I'm wondering if
there's the heat though.
I'm thinking they're probably using like the oil and not and just something where it takes leaves the heat but takes all of that extra flavor out, because that would be hard to have like a gummy that tasted like habanero.
Right.
It's a pretty distinct flavor that isn't really associated with.
All right, Steve, this is going to be your favorite.
Okay.
I have no idea what it tastes like.
Okay.
But it's Chesaboro's Whorehound Candy. Whorehound Candy.
I've been called as such. Oh.
There's actually Whorehound Candy.
So
it says,
where's the W?
Sugar, dextrose. Well, it's a candy shop, so I imagine they couldn't add the W in it.
Dan, you just reaffirmed my belief in this candy shop. You just figured it out, dude. That's awesome.
So
they just can't put the word whore on it.
Right, right.
Because they could say horse, but they didn't.
No.
They certainly didn't, Dan.
No, they didn't.
And nobody hounds horses. There's no horse hound.
There's no horse hound.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Mr. Normack is here. Hello, buddy.
Hello, Mr. Normack. You're late, but I love you.
We're happy you're here. And thank you to everyone who has shown up and been a part of the show today.
Because Dan doesn't deserve this.
No, I really don't.
He is a real shitbag in life.
I mostly am, yeah.
None of you really know him.
No.
And he's a real problem.
Oh, I'm the worst.
Yeah.
Fucking worst.
One time I invited him over because it was my birthday, right? I had a cake, right? The cake said we should help children. It was airbrushed on it. And what did Superfan Dan do? He literally shit into his own hand. He literally and he didn't reach back and shit into his own hand. He shit into his pants and then reached back with his hand. So he didn't even have time to anticipate it. He was just I believe like he was whipped up into a fury of these people are gentle, caring human beings around me. And what I need to do is destroy them.
I just need to ruin everything.
Hold on a second, everybody. Okay, that's better. So, Superman.
You
Dan,
fucking dick. I love it.
here he is. And he literally smushed it between his fingers and then just shoved his fist into my cake that said that we should help children. And
so all it says, we should help children.
And that's what it said because it was my birthday, and that's the sort of person I am. So,
keep going with your fucking story.
Yeah. So here you are, one fist in the cake. I know that you were holding 2, maybe 3 king-size baby roofs worth of your own shit inside the cake, impregnating it. And he wouldn't stop looking me in the eyes. And so I said, hey, anybody else want to go for a walk or whatever? And he's like, yeah, I'll go for a walk. And I was like, Dan, you seem kind of shitty about it. Why would you say that? Well, what I didn't know is that he had a girl with him. She was 18 and she was paralyzed. Okay? She was paralyzed. And he was saying that to hurt her feelings because she couldn't go for a walk. She said, hey, I'm okay not going with you guys. And he's like, no, you're not. He said, there's no ramp where we're going, you know? And I was like, that's not something you should say to somebody. That's not something you should say to a girl that she's just trying to get along in the world and be a good person and maybe help the children after half cents of cake. And Dan, do you know what he did?
Tell him what he did.
He held back his eyes. And he said, your laundry's not done. I don't know. I don't know what happened. So it's a pretty good birthday. Overall, it was still pretty good.
Cake wasn't too bad either.
No, cake, yeah. I mean, you just cut the corners off. That's still fine.
Oh, goddamn.
Yeah.
Oh, fun time.
Yeah.
All right, let's try some of this Whorehound.
Oh, yeah.
That's not my favorite.
It really tastes like shit. I mean, not shit, but like...
It was very tea.
Tea. Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like a green tea almost or something. Damn, Dan. Damn, Daniel. Remember that?
I've been told that. No, I've been told that.
That you're damn Daniel?
That's like my friend Ricardo. At one point, the very first thing he said to me was, damn, Daniel! I was like, what? And he's like, dude, are you serious?
Yeah.
I was like,
Daniel?
I was like bending over.
Yeah. Where's Ricardo at?
I was building chairs. Oh, he's just not here.
Oh, piece of shit.
Yeah.
He came over to my birthday one time.
He did?
Yeah. You want to hear about it? We can tell it next time.
Let's tell it next time.
Okay, all right. We'll tell it next time. Dan,
Oh,
man.
man.
Liking the fan.
That's a pretty damn good fan.
Would you say it's a super fan band?
That is definitely a super fan.
That might be my favorite thing that's ever happened on this show. Would you say it's a super fan band?
Well, for all of those who have enjoyed the fan and wonderful stories and all of this, if you'd like to support us, you can find us first and foremost at thesensiblesociopathpodcast.com. Get all of our wonderful merch. You can get your Sen socks. You can get your t-shirts, various different colors of heather and sizes. Your hoodies, you don't need so much these days because it's getting warmer outside.
Yeah.
And, you can drink whenever you want in our Charlie Cat mugs.
Yeah.
And
You're
that's
in.
at thesensiblesociopathpodcast.com. Where else can you find us, Steve?
Well, you can find us at Stephen Paul Cast on Twitter. That's where I do most of my hanging out. You can also DM me if you're a hot lady or a paralyzed lady.
Or just Hunter.
Or Hunter, yeah. Um,
Love you, Hunter.
let's see, what else are we doing, Dan? We're not really updating the Instagram lately, but,
No,
yeah.
no, but we're
You guys keep coming back every Friday night to this exact spot. Turn on those notifications. Shoot that share out to your friends and neighbors because we love seeing you guys chatting in the chat. And
ring the notification bell.
yeah, exactly. Turn on those notifications. We want you guys to know when we're on the air. But you can count on us every Friday night, unless I guess we tell you otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Trying to keep you updated on that.
Hell yeah. But we love doing it. We love making you people laugh. We love everybody making us laugh. Coming on.
Oh, absolutely.
Talking shit about Dad.
Oh, yeah. No,
or Scott just talking shit about me for no goddamn reason because I'm a cool motherfucker.
Well, and there might be some changes coming here soon.
Yeah.
And, we're going to advance more. We've got our 200th episode coming up.
Yeah.
It'll also be a celebration of our 5 years on the air.
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
a pretty big
crazy.
milestone.
Yeah.
The birthday was May 8th.
Yes.
But,
so
we're
we're 5 years old.
I figure 200, 5 years.
Yeah.
Let's have ourselves a little celebration. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So we'll make that pretty good.
Dan? We should do like
I'm not shitting in your cake again.
I mean, we dropped the charges.
All right. We'll see what happens then.
But I was gonna say, it's something we've never done on the show.
What's that?
Is like a power hour.
You want to do a power hour?
Maybe.
Power hour.
I'm thinking it would be fun.
Okay.
But we'll see.
I'm not familiar, but let's run it.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of things I'm not too comfortable with on this show, but you know what? I keep coming back, and I'll still be super fan. Love you guys.
Yes.
Her headphones are on.